So come on. Who's brave? Come on then. Give him a round of applause. Yes, I do, yes. We've got the first aider here, so we're all right.
Right.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Yeah.
So what was your name again?
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
Right. So basically what I'm going to demonstrate here is a thing called psycho-kinesiology. Right? Psycho is the mind. Kinesiology is about movement. So it's how your mind affects your movement. Now we've all heard of a lie detector, haven't we? Yeah? So what a lie detector measures is a physiological response in the body to when you say a lie. Yeah? It's pretty straightforward. Detects lies. So when you tell a lie, what happens is in your body is a physiological response is called the fight or flight. We've probably all heard that. Because telling a lie, you think you're in danger, right? You're scared of being found out. So that immediately puts you on the defense, right? So what your body does is it's getting prepared to fight for your life or run for your life. So it needs to change its physiology. It dumps a load of neurochemicals in the body. Adrenaline, which makes you all jittery. It makes you all jittery because what adrenaline does is it tells your muscle cells to take on 3 to 4 times the amount of glucose that it would normally do. So it's that instant power ready. It's a bit like a anti-lag system for a turbo. Yeah, spins it up and gives your muscles all the energy. Now the thing is with any fuel you need to mix it with oxygen, don't you? So your heart starts pumping more blood around your body. So when you get nervous, what happens? Your heart starts pumping. Yeah. Now and you get all jittery, and because you're burning more energy, well, that energy creates heat, doesn't it? So you preemptively start sweating. So a lie detector measures what they call the galvanic skin response. They put sensors on your skin, and as you sweat, that moisture increases the conductivity, and that's what moves the needle. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? Yeah. It measures heart palpitations, right? Really good ones will measure your neurochemistry and things like that. Now, what we're doing here is another part that happens is called cognitive dissonance, the bit that I was talking about before. This conflict in the brain. So your left hemisphere is where your language center is, right? It's structured, so your left hemisphere deals with that. There's a part in the back of your brain which is the motor cortex, which deals with your muscle function. So when you tell a lie, it physically weakens you. I'll show you. So, are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Give me your left arm. So you use the non-dominant arm for testing. So you're going to make sure the person's relaxed, because if they're stood there like this, you're not going to move the arm. They're probably right. Yeah, you've already sent the signal, right? So what we want to do is measure the cognitive dissonance. So nice and relaxed. Sometimes I move it around so it stacks, but when I go to push down, you're going to resist. Basically your job is to keep your arm at that level. Yeah. So you got no shoulder injuries or anything like that.
No.
Cool. So resist, nice and strong, nice and strong. So you feel how strong that is, yeah? It's not a strength competition, you're just getting that baseline, right? So nice and strong. So every time I push, you can pretty much resist my one finger. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what's your name again?
Stephen.
Say, my name is Stephen.
My name is Stephen.
And resist, nice and strong. Same strength, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So pick a girl's name.
Stephanie.
Say, my name is Stephanie.
My name is Stephanie.
Now resist. See, that was genuinely weaker, wasn't it? Yeah? So your name again, my name is?
My name is Stephen.
Resist. Nice, rock solid and strong. Mm-hmm. My name is Stephanie.
My name is Stephanie.
Resist. Yeah?
Right, yeah.
So basically, I mean, I'm going to get you to have a quick play with this yourselves, right? So choose a partner, right? And stand up. I know, I've got to move. It's a practical one, this one. So someone about similar size is good.
I'm adjusting.
So basically what we're going to do is we're going to use the non-dominant arm for testing, right? Now if you're, someone choose A, someone choose B. Okay, you're going to need to be on the same side of the table and stuff. You're going to be standing in front of each other. Okay, so B is going to be the one doing the testing. A is going to be the one that's going to be tested. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to use the non-dominant arm. You're going to put it out, right? So the idea is just hold it there. Don't be tensed, right? So basically, the person that's doing the testing, what you're going to do is you're going to find the bone on the wrist. Yeah? And that means you know where you're putting the hands in the same place all the time. Because if you move it up and down, you get the law of leverage, which can, skew the result. So you've got to press in the same place all the time. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take a baseline. We're just going to press down, resist, nice and strong, okay? And we're going to feel it, push it down, don't bounce it, right? Do a nice steady push. We're not looking to beat them, right? Yeah. And then just relax again, and then push. Yep. So this is a bit of practice, so they can get used to how you're doing it, and you can get used to the feel of it. Yeah. So all we're doing now is getting a feel of how much you can push and resist. Right. Put a bit of strength on there, but don't hurt them. Yeah. Right. So now, the person being tested, we'll just use the standard one. Say, my name is, and use your own name. Yeah. And then just at the moment that they say, my name is John, you press. Okay? Then we'll get that baseline. It should be as strong as the first test was. Yeah? So if you just do that a couple of times just to get the feel of it. Yeah? Right. So everybody's got that baseline. You've got to feel for it. So now, whatever sex you are, choose a name of the opposite sex. It causes the most cognitive dissonance, most conflict, as you can imagine. It's also a bit funny. Right? And then you're going to say, so my name is Jennifer. Right? My name. Has everybody got a feel for it? Is actually anybody feeling the difference between a true and a false statement? Yeah? Right, swap over, right, and do it the other way around. So whoever was being tested, you're going to swap. So this is called Psycho-Kinesiology, right? You can literally find out anything you want about a person, right? And as long as you set it up right, and as long as you make sure that they're not tensing up before and everything like that, it will work as a lie detector, right? Even if they believe their own lie. Because sometimes people say the same story over and over again. They actually genuinely believe it, yeah? And sometimes, actually, you've got a conditioned belief that you've got from your childhood, but as you've grown up, you've kind of used this positive mindset and all this self-talk and everything like that, and you kind of convince yourself something's different. Yeah? You want to believe it. Whether you fundamentally believe it or not is the key. Because whatever you anecdotally believe and convince yourself, if you fundamentally, deep down in your subconscious, do not agree with it, you will get cognitive dissonance, you'll get a conflict. And when you go and do that activity that you think you believe you can do, it will physically weaken you. This weakness is what you feel when you go and do something that you believe you can't do.